Hey everybody, it's Greg here. It's another edition of Unbreakable podcast. It is Wednesday, September 11th. Before we talk about anything else, thinking about everyone who lost their lives 23 years ago today, and the families, friends, anyone who was injured for the 9/11, just what a terrible, terrible day. Um, it's, you know what, it's one of those things where we say, do you remember? I put them where you were at the John F. Kennedy was sensitive. Do you remember where you were? You do. Um, the Challenger explosion, whatever where you were, what you did. That was dynamite. Where were you when you found out? What were you doing? And I remember I was 23 years ago today. I was working on a nursing home, a social worker, and I was in the office, and I got a call on a family who had a question about her husband. So we were talking. It was a little after 9 in the morning, and she just offhanded, casually said, "Oh, did you hear about that plane that flew into that building in New York?" And I said, "No," because I got to work. We started work around 8:30, and nothing happened. So I said, "No, I didn't know what she was talking about." And then when she said, "Yeah, a plane," right away my thoughts were small plane. Yeah, because if you look through the history, small planes have hit the Empire State Building in the past. So I felt that's what it was, something like that happened. But then people started coming into the workplace and saying, "Wow, go look at the TV, the big screen TV in the lounge." And we went down and we could see all the reports when it happened. The planes hit the World Trade Center and the coverages. And well, we were just stunned. We were just stunned about what was happening. And remember one of my coworkers, we got back to the office with the radio in the office just to listen to what was happening while we were working. And that people were funny because then when the plane hit the Pentagon, and then in Pennsylvania it crashed, and we were thinking, what was going on? On the radio was like, "Are we at war? Are we being attacked? What next?" Right? And so we on 9/11, 2001, it was just all that day, 3 afternoon. Everybody was just on edge because you didn't know what was going to happen next. You know, uh, no one was safe, and no one knew exactly what was going on and who was behind us. So it was just a scary, scary day. I can only, I can't imagine. I can't imagine what it had to be like for the people who were involved. It really hit home harder when I got home from work and started watching the coverage on TV. And there was Peter Jennings, ABC, was reporting about the towers had fallen. And even at night, the smoke was still, everything was just devastation everywhere. It was just so sad. Such a sad, sad. People were sad, of course, when JFK was assassinated. Of course they were. when the Challenger exploded. But we've had different tragedies in our life, in my lifetime. And but 9/11 has to be the saddest day of all because it affected everyone. You know, it just wasn't Democrat or Republican, black or white. Um, no matter what your religion was, what your age is, it affected everybody. So that's that, you know, that it brought people together for a while. The one thing I remember too, after that, they had two big concerts. I'm a big music fan, so they had two big concerts in New York, and they had the concert for 9/11, you know, which was shown all on all the networks, and I remember that. You know, they had Tom Petty was on singing "I Won't Back Down," and Bruce Springsteen was on, and all these different artists were just giving their time, and the candles were lit all around them, and the shadows of the World Trade Center. It was just, tell you what, if you live through it, uh, you know what I'm talking about. If you did it, I mean, do yourself a favor and Google it, look it up about what was going on that day. Oh, it was hysterical. So, yeah, we're just thinking of everybody today involved with that dying. So, um, it's such a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania again. We're on a winning streak here with the weather. It's supposed to get up into the 80s again, blue skies, sunshine, cool nights. This is perfect weather, and you want it to stay this way forever, you know? So what happened last night, huh? Like I said, I don't talk politics that much, but I gotta make a few comments. I mean, Vice President Harris was just brilliant. She kicked his ass pretty good. You know, it's amazing because all this time that Donald Trump has been around, with all of his insults, you know, what he said about the military, suckers and losers, and the people with disabilities, they should die. You know, and all the insults that he has thrown after them over the years, thinking he's better than people. Uh, he finally got a taste of his own. He got some of it back. The Republicans have been too cowardly to call him out. Uh, Even some Democrats have been too scared to tell it like it is. Scared of retribution from him, from his hot followers. And it was just so refreshing to hear somebody stand up to him finally and tell the truth. That was it. I, you know, it was you can see the difference. He came off as he is. He is a angry, delusional old man. That's exactly what he is. He scowled the whole time, wouldn't look at her. Um, he just, you know, has this hatred inside him. That was the difference. You know, she is younger, full of life, energy, spirit, happiness, and joy, positivity about the future. On the other side of the coin, you have this old man who's grumbling and grouchy and racist and sexist and wants to live in the past, can't accept the past, uh, and is into dividing people, hatred. And that's the difference right there. I hope people watched last night, yeah, they took off their blinders either way and saw both candidates for what they are, especially Donald Trump. I don't think it's going to change his followers' opinion very much. They are brainwashed and they believe he is the man for them because they are like he is. And he has conned them. He has played into them. God the con. So, uh, I think we got the full display. We saw the difference. And that's really all you can ask for a debate, right? You're going to have the back and forth, the give and take. But really, what people want to see, voters want to see, are the strengths and weaknesses, and they want to see the difference between the two people. You have a choice, other than sitting home without voting at all, which is stupid. Because if you're going to complain, if you're going to bitch, you're going to complain, you have no reason to complain if you're just sitting at home not voting. So you saw the difference between the two. And to me, there's a clear choice. But this whole thing when he started talking about eating dogs and stuff, I was like, I know what he was saying about Haitians are coming in eating cats and dogs in Ohio. Yeah, no. I think the moderators did a great job. David Muir and Lindsay Davis did a great job, especially compared to CNN. Jake Tapper and David Bash did a horrible job. Horrible, horrible. And they did a great job, the moderators last night, because they called him out on it. Dave would not let him get away with it. What he said about the eating dogs and pets, David Muir fact checked him and said, no, we don't have any reports of people doing that. Oh, well, I saw it on TV. Yeah, right. Believe everything you see on TV. Just like people who watch Fox 24 hours a day. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'll tell you what, I never ate a dog, and I don't plan to eat a dog, no matter how hungry I am. I wouldn't even eat my own dogs, for God's sakes. Wherever. So that was stupid. And then his remark, concept of a plan. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? Well, I have a concept. The concept. Yeah, that's the whole thing was just stupid. And then, he went and the spin room afterwards. We had these people who were trying to tell you what you just saw, even though you just saw with their two eyes and heard. They were trying to spin it. They're trying to make it. Oh, he didn't do that, man. Well, Trump showed up. And the spin room last night happened to be a convention center in Philadelphia, where they have the flower show. And he showed up there, which is a sign of desperation to do that. He knew he got his ass kicked, and he wanted to go there and try to patch things up. But it's too late. The cat's already out in the bag. The icing on the cake. The debate was huge last night. And hopefully it will move the needle and people will get to know Kamala Harris and like her vision of their country, as opposed to the old, grumpy Trump, who is into division and insults. But maybe even more than the debate last night was the endorsement by Taylor Swift. Why do I say that? Because I think it's going to have a far-reaching, lasting effect. Because Taylor Swift has 238 million followers. And she worded her statement very carefully and very eloquently. She didn't actually go and say, if you read it, I want all my Swifties to go out and vote for Kamala. She said, I'm voting for Kamala. I want you to take a hard look at things and make a decision on your own. But here's a link so you can find out more information. Here's a link to vote, blah, blah, blah. So, but I think her endorsement means so much more because it is, people will always remember the debate. Hopefully it will help with the processing. Who is the best person for the job to be president for the next 4 years? But debates don't win elections. That's why people need to still go out and vote. That's why there's still a lot of hard work to do. Because even though Trump reported had last night, I mean, it's far from over. You know he's going to prove some stuff before November. You know there might be another debate. I don't think she should debate the debate. I mean, how much better could she do? He is the one who can do it. And I'm sure he would insist on having debate on thoughts where he could get the questions, have a studio audience who can be like the Morton Daly show. And that's what he wants. I would do. Even though she offered after the debate to have another debate, I think twice about that. But surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, Trump did not fit. I don't think he wants to get on a debate stage. I think everything has to be perfect for him to do that again and have help on Fox, help from the moderators, help with the questions, help with the studio audience full of his support. That's what kind of help he needs to get back on a debate stage with her. So I don't think she should do. What does she have to give? She already kicked his ass. What does she have to give? Right? I will do it. If he falls behind, he is going to be after her to have another debate, trust me. Because he has made the statement himself during his campaign. The only way I'll debate her is if I'm behind. So obviously last night, he thought he is behind in this race, or else he would have never agreed to get on the stage with her in the first place. If the polls in the weeks to come show that he is there, he is going to be anxious to get on the debate stage with her again. But it's going to have to be on his terms, which I would not agree to. I would really agree to. But Taylor Swift endorsement is big because all these young people, that's our future. And to know that Taylor Swift herself, probably the biggest superstar player, endorses Kamala Harris. She waited till the time was right to announce that. Is dead. So, I think all the Swifties, along with everyone else who supports Vice President Harris, need to get organized and be focused about voting on November the 5th. Because all this doesn't matter. All of the endorsements, all of the debates, all of the rallies, they don't matter unless you go and vote on the 5th, or if you have mail voting, and you vote for Vice President Harris. Everything else doesn't matter. You gotta stay focused. You're gonna hear a lot more crap. Gotta stay focused, gotta ignore the polls, even if she's up. polls can be rigged. The polls. Look what the polls showed in 2016. I don't believe polls. I just don't. I try to stay focused on what I believe in, and I go and vote. That's it. That's it. Have to tune out the noise, tune it out, and stay focused. But I think she did a brilliant job. Everything she baited him, he took the bait. Took the bait. And you may say, well, it's because she was really prepared. He wasn't. Maybe. Or maybe it's because he's just stupid. He's just stupid. The people who debated him before, especially the Republicans in primary, back in 2016, they just didn't know how to get to him. She did. She did. And don't forget it. She's a former prosecutor. She knows what she's doing. Should be interesting. The next couple of months should be interesting. So, but how do you all got to them? Hey, before I leave, how about those Phillies winning again last night? I turned on the debate. I missed the big brawl. Apparently, Nick Castellanos got hit with a pitch in the eighth inning. The bench is empty. Bryce Harper was on second base at the time. He went for the pitcher. Yeah, it happens. The Phillies scored 5 runs in the eighth inning, took the game 9-4. Nets lost. Braves won. Both are 8 down. Goodbye. They're done. Phillies have the division. You just have to stay focused and win. Nets, Braves, they don't have enough games to catch him. It's getting to the point. So those teams, Nets and the Braves, they better worry about each other, not the Phillies. Well, one of them is going to be on the outside looking in. One of them is not going to be the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. Phillies playing the last game of the series tonight against Tampa Bay. Zach Wheeler is pitching. I expect him to have a good game. He's in that playoff push. And, he's got a chance for the Cy Young Award, too. So, every start counts. So let's see what happens. After tonight, Phillies play 4 against the Mets. Play Mets over the weekend. That's going to be big. Between this weekend and next weekend, we're going to New York. Just split those games. And that's it. So, good times. Everybody have a great day. I know I've been talking about the TV Classic, and I have them all prepared. I have all my notes ready. I'm going to get it to you either this afternoon or tomorrow for sure. It's a classic. I can't wait to talk about this one because this is one of my favorite shows ever. And I just can't wait to talk about it. So it's going to happen sometime this week. And I hope you really love it. Wait till you see what we're talking about together. Subscribe. Anyway, everybody enjoy a beautiful one and a great day. And keep those people who lost their lives 9/11 and their families, keep them in your thoughts prayers today. Peace and love. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care.